Hi everyone, it's me, Rainbow Brite here, and Stormy here. Sorry if the sorry if the film shooter and our Y speaker is getting us where we look like we're not straight or too far away or whatever. Not really much you can do about that. So the first thing we want to talk about is the storm you did last night, Stormy, because that's what I do want to talk about. Well, first off, Stormy is my name, so yeah, I make storms. And why is it that I look like I'm more near and you're far away? I do not know. So you made a storm last night, or I should say really last evening, and you did a lot, you broke a lot of things. Well, it wasn't me that broke all those things. I was only told to make it rain. And yes, have some lightning and some thunder. Hold on. And that's what I did. Well, why is it that every time you have to make a rainstorm, why is it gotta be be a bad rainstorm? Oh, look, Rainbow, it's not my call if the storm is going to be bad or not. God says, all right, time to make a storm, and then I have to make that storm, and then Lucifer hears it, and Lucifer goes, oh, how can I make the shit? Where we at? And then Lucifer heard about the storm, and then Lucifer says, how can I make this storm bad? I know. I think I'll throw some wind into it. So I don't really think you can guilt me over that one. You know, folks don't really like bad rainstorms. And you can make a rainstorm without the rainstorm, being bad. It don't all have to be bad, Stormy. You do know that. Oh, I do know that, Rainbow Brite. But like I say, I don't have any sway over how the storm's going to be. If it's going to be a good storm or a bad storm, you know. But then when you stop to think of it, Rainbow, every rainstorm is a bad one. When was there ever a good rainstorm? And why do I keep on looking like I'm crooked or something? Yeah, I don't truly have the answer for that one. I don't know. Fuck. All right. All right, everyone. Forgive us for everything that went wrong in this film. So, anyway, yeah. Well, every storm is bad in someone's fault. And I wish I wouldn't have to make bad storms. And it's not my goal to make bad storms. I mean, yes, I'm a weather worker, and yes, I work for God, and yes, when God tells me I have to make a storm, I have to make a storm, but then I have no sway over Lucifer hearing about this or learning about this, and then going, boop, oh, I gotta put some wind in that storm. We gotta have some falling, ice in that storm. Oh, I gotta make a twister. Yeah. And look, I just think you just gotta watch what you're doing. When it comes to that storms, because as a weather worker, you do need to You need to be answerable for what you do. You can't say, oh, well, I'm only doing it in someone's behalf, so, oh, I should not be held answerable for anything. That would be like me saying, well, I only bring cast and light and brightness in the behalf of God, so, oh, don't hold me answerable for anything. But then again, it is God that does it, and I'm only working his behalf, so the thanks goes to him. But don't behave as if you have no sway over what's going on. Oh, so now you're going to guilt me. Oh, so now we're going back to how it was before, huh? Well, let me tell you something. You think I sit there or stand there on my bullshit cloud that when you first met me and not when you first met me years ago? And you think I go, oh, this storm isn't bad enough. Oh, this storm doesn't have enough going for it. Oh, thunder and lightning's boring. Oh, need to offshoot some wind into that storm. But we got these little round ice balls we can throw at folks. You think that I'm also saying, hey, it's getting really boring. Let's see if I can make that wind get all twisted up. I wasn't saying that, Stormy. You misunderstand what I'm saying. And you're about to knock me off this other stand, which isn't any more good than the stand that I was on. Yeah, and why is it that we can't stand up good? Like, why does it always look like we're not straight or something? I don't know. And I dread what likeness we're going to get for this film. I didn't say that, Stormy. What I said was, I think you got a little carried, a little, you had a little run in, you just went way, way, way a little too far for it. Yeah, and that's what God Almighty, that's what God tells me all the time. God says, Stormy, I think you went a little too far with that storm. All I wanted was thunder and lightning. And some wind. And Rainbow, I don't work for you. I'm not one of your cast kids or cast workers or whatever you want to call them these days. All right? I don't have to be answerable to you. You know what? This is why we had our falling out. Because in your mind, you think you're greater than me. Look, it's Rainbow Brite. She never did anything wrong in her whole life. And that's where you'd be wrong, Stormy. I did do some things that were wrong. I'm a sinner like you are. I made some mistakes. I had some mishaps. I'm not saying I'm flawless because I'm not. Don't let this, besmirch our friendship. Yeah, what friendship did we have? Oh, what friendship did we truly have? You know what? I'll forget this. I'm out of here. I knew this was going to end badly, and it wasn't out of all the times we had to put steel on this likeness because I kept falling down. I don't need this. I'm sorry, folks. I didn't think the film was going to end this way, with Stormy getting angry at me or getting irked with me. And I'm sorry for all the times we had to put this film on still because that doll stand over there doesn't work very well. All right. Give this film a like, share it, playlist it, and I'll see you later.